Good morning viewers and welcome to MKTV special. I'm Marina Nyasem and today I have the honor of hosting a very important person of Mother Kevin Memorial Primary School, our very own deputy teacher in charge of academics. Please help me welcome Mr. Nanyimba Andrew.
Yes.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Jim. How are you?
I'm fine. My first segment is getting to know you. What inspired you to pursue a leadership role in education, particularly as the deputy head teacher?
Thank you very much. I greet all the viewers. First of all, what drove me into becoming a leader in line with education is because of that strong interest that I have to see that we change the minds of the young people, to see to it that they become productive members of the society. My interest and zeal is in seeing these young people get the service that is holistic and to see them prosper after the level of primary at which they are.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
What do your school holidays usually look like as an educator?
My school holidays, as the pupils leave school, we have a break, all of us as a school. However, I have to still keep in touch with the school to continue offering services to parents who come to seek information about the school, but also there is interviewing of the new learners. But alongside that, I don't forget to spare off time to stay with my family members and also to relax my mind. That is briefly how the holidays are.
Thank you. How would you describe the team of teachers here at Mother Kevin Memorial Primary School?
The teachers at Mother Kevin Memorial Primary School are incredibly hardworking people. In any case, the level at which we have reached as a school, we could not have reached there if it wasn't for the teachers, because we work as a team. I and the head teacher cannot work alone and teach all classes, but it is because of their teamwork and positive attitude to see to it that the school has grown up to where we are.
Great. Talking about our school life and development, why hasn't the school organized any educational tour?
Thank you very much, Alinani. It is not also true that the school has not organized any educational tours. We have always made arrangements, and the P7 people are always taken out every year to go for prayers in Chiwamirembe. We have taken them to Munyonyo Catholic Shrine. We have taken them to Namugongo. Maybe people think that tours should only be what they have seen before, taking children to game parks, taking children to maybe other places which they may be interested in. But the school has always arranged to take children out for tours, the candidates, the prefects, and also those in Legion of Mary, plus other groups, especially at the smaller group level. They have always been taken out.
Great. How does the school plan for each educational term, especially when it comes to materials and activities?
Thank you for that inquiry. Before we close the term, we encourage all classes, teachers in their respective classes, to write down what they will need to use next term or the following term. And by so doing, we do the planning starting right away from the teachers who are to use those materials, and we keep interpreting and attending to the needs which they have written down. And by the time the term begins, all what is required for the term to begin is in place. That is basically how we do it.
Wow. How do you balance family life,
Thank you very much. It is true that we need to balance both our work life and the family. As the administration, we sit down and have schedules that my colleagues, the deputy in charge of administration and the head teacher, we schedule up and see that the time they are here, I may be away, and also the time I am here, they can be released to have a rest. That's how we do it.
Thank you. As deputy head teacher in charge of academics, what are some of your daily responsibilities?
Thank you very much. As a person in charge of academics, when I arrive at school, I begin by ensuring that every activity is done on time. We start with the supervision of the morning breakfast to see that children don't waste time, because they have to begin lessons at 8. Then later, we address them after prayers to see that everybody is in good shape to start off the day. Lessons begin at exactly 8, and we have to ensure that all classes are attended to. But also, after I have settled everything, I have a lesson. I always have lessons in primary 6. I handle integrated science. Later in the day, we at times hold some meetings to see that the entire group speaks a uniform language and we do actions in one particular direction. That is basically how my day looks like, alongside marking the books and some other administrative work. Thank you.
Great. I believe that hobbies and free time are part of mankind. Do you have a favorite hobby, and what makes it special to you?
Oh, thank you very much. My favorite hobby, it is watching football, and I do that especially over the weekend, especially Sunday, and maybe the Saturday evenings. Football makes my mind relaxed, and I support Real Madrid. So when I watch football, I feel relaxed, but also alongside listening to music and checking on my friends, visiting them, giving them phone calls to see that they are still moving on, and we give each other hope, and to see that people don't give up on their dreams.
Great. How do you find time in your business schedule to enjoy your favorite hobby?
Like I said before, it is all about scheduling. You have to have a schedule and a work plan that at this particular time I'll be doing this particular activity, such that you don't go past the deadlines. And also you have to utilize your time according to how you have drawn your schedule, so that you don't go in for your hobby when there is still work on your table.
Thank you. Let's dive into your career journey. Which school did you begin your teachings from?
Thank you very much. I began my career in Sunrise Junior School. The school is located in Kasangati Town Council near Mwenda Stage. That's where I began from in 2016, and later I moved from there to St. Barikudembe Primary School, Wataka, and after that I came to this school. I've been here since 2019, up to date, and I hope with God's grace to continue serving Mother Kevin Memorial Primary School in Sangha.
Thank you so much. What motivated you to leave your previous school and become part of the Mother Kevin community?
Thank you very much for that inquiry. The idea behind me moving from the previous school coming here, firstly I would say it is the exposure. There is more opportunities within here, and also a conducive learning environment for the learners and also for my personal growth and also for the career. That is partly what made me to come to this place.
Great. A quick one. What do you enjoy most about working with pupils?
Pupils, especially the ones in the lower section, whenever I arrive at school, they come and hug me, greet me. That keeps me moving, knowing that I am impacting something in their lives. But also the ones in the upper, especially the candidates, whenever we give guidance and they follow it, we keep getting messages, especially those who have reached their secondary school and past secondary. They keep calling us and giving us feedback that they are progressing. That keeps us moving as a school, and it motivates us, and it gives us hope that yes, our efforts are not in vain. There is some impact we are giving into the society, and surely we are contributing to the future of the young generation.
Well, who was your role model when you are a pupil?
My role model, there are two. I would say there are two. My madam who taught me, my teacher of primary too. She was called Madam Chiwala. She taught us, and she could, at that age, tell us the benefits of learning. For us, during our time, we could write onto the ground, and that is where our work could be marked. And when the wind came, we could cover our work to see that it is not blown away by the dust. So that madam inspired us a lot, and by her way of handling children, she made it possible for us to get interested in learning. Then another person whom I can talk about was called Ganya. Mr. Ganya Ismail taught me at Shimon Kowa PTC. He was ever smart. He was always on a necktie. No coats, but he could put on a necktie and was ever smart. I drew my inspiration from him, and up now he's still inspiring me. That is where I got the interest to be the way I am.
Great. If you are in education, what other career would you have chosen?
Thank you very much. The other career that I would take on, I can say, is my interest is in farming, the commercial farming, because we grew up and in our family when we are so much into farming. So however much I'm doing it partly, but if I wasn't within this career of education, I would fully concentrate on commercial agriculture and farming, and which I intend to do in future at a large scale.
Great. What advice would you give to pupils who want to become great leaders or teachers in future?
Thank you very much. The pupils who would wish to become great leaders, I would like to implore them to be obedient to their teachers and to work hard. But above all, they should pray, because we cannot do anything on our own. There is someone who controls our actions, someone who watches over us. So let them be hardworking people, let them be obedient, and surely they will succeed and achieve their heart desires.
Mr. Nanyumba Andrew,
Yes.
thank you so much for joining us today. We've learned a lot from your journey, your responsibilities, and even your personal interests. On behalf of the Mother Kevin community, and we appreciate all you do for the school. And to our viewers out there, keep learning, keep dreaming, and stay tuned to MKTV. I'm Marina Nyasam, and that was in the spotlight, the mind behind books. See you next time.